And we're live. Okay, good. Good. Hopefully chat doesn't act up like it did yesterday. Just trying to get everything situated that I like it. Alright, so we're going to play a demo of Extremely Powerful Capybaras by Studio Bravada. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I'm remembering that right. And I'm gonna look that up to double check, but I do not know how to play. I have not tried. But like they sent me a bit of a message saying about they had a demo out because I played one of their games before. If anyone remembers, I'll give you a second to make your guesses. Mostly because I need that second to check the studio name. If I would have my phone turned on, I would be going faster. And I should know it. Space to dash. We'll just chill in the hot springs for just a quick second because they're very high up on my list here. Studio Bravada. There we go. That's much better because my brain does not hold the information it should sometimes. But yeah, we played Sky Caravan by them, if you remember the very large capybara trader guy. Choose class. Step here to get naked. It resets your class. Fair enough. Go with this guy. I don't have a clue how to play, so press full game. Fair enough. And I guess you're not open except in the... Yeah, that's fair enough. Start. No naked bar is a lot too dangerous. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Okay, it's this type of game. Okay. Get some damage. Oh, I gotta hold the computer. Helps to read sometimes, you know? So it's basically like Vampire Survivors, Hollow Cure, blah blah blah. Okay, I didn't really know that. I'm not that good at those games. So this will probably not go well, but... now. Just upgrade the slingshot. The only thing I really know is that you want to upgrade. Upgrades and anything like passive is good. I think. Maybe it was the active stuff is better. Okay, well, I think you're just go down here with weapons. You stand in health and collect. I think I'll get this. Just heard a weird noise from behind my house, but that's fine. Also, while I have a second, I want to see if I'm dropping any frames. I'm not. Good. Now I'll situate this so that I can see if I drop frames. I was not set up for that. And the only reason I'm saying it's like those games is I don't know the genre of that. Ooh, increases experience gain. That sounds handy. Especially as it's going to get harder to level up as I go. That's fine. Okay. So I can handle this. I can handle this until, you know, the stronger waves start coming. So yeah, they sent me a message saying they had a demo out, and it was a while ago. And that was unfortunately when I was going through my whole medical situation, so I couldn't really get to it then. And now, back to it. And we can do this. Which again, I'm not good at these. I don't know what that does. I should have read it. But I think it said something about knocking back, which is why I got it. I don't think it did anything, which is unfortunate. Oh, did it give me a shield? Okay. Ooh, there's chest. This is not a good plan. Primary weapon upgraded. Okay, that's interesting. I like that. A little worrisome when you're... Something dropped over there that was red, and I will try to see what it is. But yeah, they sent me a message, and like they enjoyed the... they were happy with the full playthrough I did of Sky Caravan, and said, hey, we're putting out a demo of this. And I was very much like, I didn't message them back, which I don't know if they wanted me to or not. I don't think they did, because it kind of sounded like if I have questions, message them back, and I didn't really have questions. It was just, this looks cool. But I was kind of indisposed. But now, you know, back a couple days, did a bit of this and that. Why not? I wish the shops were open. I get why they're not, but I would have loved to have seen the shops. Because I'm gonna have a hard time formulating a full opinion without seeing them. I'm gonna take some defense. Like, I'm gonna have an opinion by the time I'm done this. Like, I already am getting an opinion. In fact, my brain started on a sentence, and then that level up happened, and my brain was like, you talking? Nah, you're not talking. This is a crowd. Oh, that's health. Okay. I definitely need it. Ooh, that was a red one. Get some more damage. Trap myself in a very bad situation. Okay. I'm okay. I'm still okay. Please give me more experience. I'm gonna get this. I should have got the decrease of cooldown. Because I think that's about the only thing that I really need right now is the cooldown to decrease. I do love their capybaras. I really enjoyed them. Well, I really enjoyed the one we dealt with in Sky Caravan. I don't even remember his name. I should play that again. On my own time, I mean. Because they did an update a while back that added some stuff. I meant to, and then everything kind of happened. And again, it was like the perfect time to do everything, but also I felt like doing nothing, so it just didn't really work. Alright, I'm destined for death at this point. My poor capybara. It's destined for it. Oh wait, I completely forgot about dashing. You know, the first thing you learn, and then you forget it like 5 seconds later. Well, that's my brain for you. I need that cooldown to decrease, because if I'm just... The only way I'm gonna get through this is if the slingshot keeps firing. So I wonder what happens when the timer hits 0. Is it like I just dashed right into all that. I walked out of it. That was kind of my thumb tapped a little too quickly. I wasn't facing the right way. That was my own fault. Yeah, I think this is the best I've done at this type of game. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I shouldn't have really dashed there. It's fine, but I shouldn't have. Oh dear. When they're all on screen, I've said this before, I've got an older computer. It does not like it. It does not like it. But I'll say, I still have full control over my movement, even when I get a little laggy. And that is better than most things I've played where I start lagging, so... That I'm happy for. The only thing that... Well, I can't even say the only thing that's been like that has been like point-and-click games, but I've had a few point-and-click games. If I was playing this without streaming it, it would probably be running smooth. But when I got everything going, and I do have just a one PC setup, so that it doesn't help when it's an old computer running a one PC setup. Your old computer running full streaming in game. Okay, so there's no boss, just you'd survive. Okay, that's fine. And I assume at that point you get stuff and then you go shopping. But, yeah. What's this class? I don't know. I like the looks of this. Ooh! Yeah, I like the looks of this. Okay, let's try something a little different then. And, hello, can you drop some experience, please? I'm in dire need of experience. Okay, maybe I'm not so good at this one. Movement speed up would be good. And I'll take the paw print. I want to do different things. I don't... Oh, okay, I see what the paw print does. That's not that strong. I'm sure upgraded it's better, but right now it's not that great. And I like the looks of these shuriken. I am not comfortable with this. When you stay still, you get... take extra health. Yeah, I'm just gonna try a different build. See what's what. Sure. I don't know if I'm at 90% or not, but I've got some confidence. Not as much as I had last time, but I got some. We'll boost this. If I felt braver, that stackable damage might not be so bad for the... Well, that's a lie because I've got the footprints, so I gotta kind of move. If I would have got the slingshot instead, or that other thing that I don't know what it is, but it was like something... Hummingbirds. Yeah, I think if I would have had the slingshot and then this, and then I just stood somewhere with that, it would have been a good build. I didn't even realize this was around. I'm gonna take damage now. I definitely don't have my confidence anymore. Guess I should fight you. Ah! Now can I get that, is the question. I'll tell you, it's a solid maybe. I did. Yeah, why not? Ooh. I don't know what passive really fits. Again, if I would have gotten something besides these footprints, I would have for sure gotten the just stand still and seen how long I could manage to stay still, but did not work out like that. And I feel like I'm spreading myself too thin anyways. I need some stuff to upgrade my active items. I also gotta keep an eye out for anything that's gonna upgrade my primary. Okay. I could get the Amulet of Despair. I don't think I should, but I could. I'm gonna, because I literally don't have anything else that I really think would help me. So, you know, if I heal up, I'm good. If I take more damage, I'm good. Right now, I'm in between where both of them are gonna help me, so... Let's see if I can shred this big group. So that would be nice. Upgrade the hummingbirds. I'd like to heal. But also maybe I don't want to heal because now I have the Amulet of Despair. So... yeah. I'm doomed. But, you know... at least I'm hitting harder. I went a little too far down. Oh no. Really despairing now. Really despairing now. No, 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 no. Okay, it's that build I'm not good with. That's okay. What's this? Okay. That... I don't like that for me. I think I was best off with the spear. I mean, I'm gonna try the other one, but I think I'm best off with the spear guy when I play this. Like, I definitely see why this is good. It's long range. It hits at the corners. I'm gonna get the Rodent's Revenge. I really like the Rodent's Revenge. I'm gonna get more Rodent's Revenge. Getting that and some defense would be nice. Shurikens, if I would have done a better build, I'm sure it would have gone better. I'm gonna get the Black Hole Ring. I'm sure playing this with other people would be really good. Because that is an option. I just don't have anyone really that I was going to go try to get to play. On short notice, no. Longer notice, maybe, but I don't really know who I'd bug. That's okay, though. Ooh. Jackfruit meteor. Okay. I don't know how I feel about it, but I like how it looks. So am I controlling where it's going, or is it... No, it just circles me. Okay. Okay, I like that better. I thought I was controlling it and just didn't know how. Which... You know? But if it's just going by itself, that's fine by me. Probably should have got that defense I wanted. I mean, probably if you could control it, that'd be good, but... I prefer knowing I have no control over this particular situation. Okay. Okay. Okay, I haven't been hit yet. I say, moments before I get hit. The only reason I know, well, my health is full, but I could have ran into something, but my rodent thing hasn't gone off yet. I could have grabbed one of the passes, but I'm gonna just try to get some stronger. Whoops. Well, now I've been hit because I just kind of blindly walked into them. There's not even an excuse, it was just I walked right into them. My brain just stopped. Oh, here's some health, so that's not the end of my world. Oh, it makes you invincible after use, too. Maybe if I get more health and more defense, I'll ram my face into a big group. Also, ow. Okay, let me get defense. Because now we're getting to the point I know I'm gonna get hit. Ooh. I should have got the max health, but... Can I get that? Probably not. But I did! Took damage, but that's okay. I'll just take some extra damage. Okay with that. I'll get the fence. Okay. I wasn't too sure about the firing from the four corners before, but now I'm more comfortable with it. I'm more comfortable with this build. Oh, when did this appear? So what upgraded about the primary weapon? It's not doing any more damage. Ow. I'm gonna take damage up here because I can't even see what's coming at me. But, no. I had to kite that group. Get my defense up a little more. Dodge that. Dodge that. I don't know if I got that or if it despawned. I'm gonna say I got it. Completely without confidence. No, 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 no. No! Oh, oh, oh. I'm still going. And there's health here. I'm not getting much for experience. I should have got the EXP up, but... And there's the horde coming to destroy me. There's some fish in the horde. I don't think I've seen fish for a little while. No, 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 no. I see that. I don't know if I can get to it, but I see it. Not necessarily what I wanted. Oh, now there's a lot of fish. The boss fish. Okay. Gonna get some health. Gonna take damage when I was trying to go for health. I'm gonna upgrade this. Did it say something about upgraded duration or... Wish I could upgrade the size of it. Maybe I can, I just don't know. Ooh. Peter does not like big group. But that is my problem. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Okay. We're okay. I had upgraded the speed at which it was spinning because it seems like it's going a little faster, just a little faster. In some ways that's good, in some ways that's bad. Okay. No. Okay. I'll take this. So, since the dash is a thing, I wonder if in the full game, like, the dash has its own icon up in the top left. I wonder if the dash can be replaced. I doubt it. But just the fact it is sitting there with the other icons makes me wonder. Damaging areas duration. Okay, so it just makes the damaging bits stay there longer. This is gonna go bad. Yeah, this went bad. That went bad. Bad call. Wouldn't it be fun if everyone came down to this corner, far away from anything that I might be looking for? Oh, this is not good. upgrade it. Oh, it shoots 2 now. That's actually really nice. I kind of wish they spun around like the thing does, but personal opinion. And it make it harder to really judge. So it probably is a bad idea. It's just a thought of mine. It's probably a bad idea. I think we're gonna survive. I really do. I might just ram my face into the group. That turned out better than I was hoping it would, really. I thought I was dead, and then everything just popped. Okay. I shall presume this is the bard. Okay, so this is just directional. Oh, you can even go diagonal with it. Okay. So this is just full directional. Yeah, I'm gonna take defense. I like the defense. I'm still gonna say I love the spear the most. Teeth. I'm gonna get movement speed. I think movement speed might not be bad for this guy. I'll get some health. I probably should have waited for the experience thing, but yeah. And there's no guarantee I'd get it. I'd rather just go with what I think. Ow. I'll get the hummingbirds. I do like the hummingbirds. Okay, so that's my setup. Let's see what happens. Because I don't quite think this is going to work. Oop. No one's fault but my own. I think I know the better, I don't know if it's a great build, but I think I know the better build for the shurikens. Honestly, the bard probably wouldn't hurt from being stationary either, except it's just one directional, so that's not gonna work out. Works out for like a second, and then it's just like, no. We're gonna get this. Does seem good for control. I'd say for sure if you were playing with multiple people, this would be quite the experience. Uh-oh. Then you could far more easily compensate for each other. I just think it's a little hard to compensate for yourself. Whoops. I'll take the gold teeth. I think if I can be doing damage, that's gonna be... I should have got something for cooldown. I think that's the one thing that's biting me right now, is not having cooldown. I should have not gotten the speed and just got the cooldown. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking that, yeah, that's where I've gone wrong with this build. Everything else seems pretty good. The speed is kind of useless. If the cooldown were lower, I could just pretty well blitz one of these big groups into just not existing. And I get away just barely. I'm lucky the hummingbird came out and saved my life. Because that is legitimately the only thing that saved me there. That's one more hummingbird. Well, that's nice. I don't know if I took damage or if I just narrowly avoided it. I'm gonna say I probably took damage. If I didn't, good for me. But I think I did. More damage. If I can just melt through them in one hit, that's gonna be good. No, 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 no. I might not have needed the max health either. Like, I'm sure it's saving me to some degree, but there's probably something like maybe I could have got the experience stuff and replace speed with cooldown and max health with experience. I'd probably be doing even better. That's just a guess on my part. No, no, no. Yes. I want to take down the big group. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. 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 When did this appear? What was I doing? Running for my life, probably. Wish I could see what was upgrading, because sometimes I don't think it's damage. It would be nice to know. Oh, nope. Or maybe it is always damage and I just don't really take enough notice of what my damage was before. I hope it's not just damage, though. It's nice when things just kind of get some boosts and some extra effects and this and that. Like the spiky ball things, they were... it was nice when I started seeing them firing 2 at a time. I liked that. I don't know if I'm going to survive. I'm not going to give up, but I'm certainly uncertain. I certainly won't if I run right face first into the enemy. Like that. That was my bad. Alright, I'm gonna do one more run of the ninja guy, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts, and then we're gonna be done after that. Because it'll be just about that time. Or it will be that time if I actually survive this time. Okay. So I should get gold teeth. No, I should get the experience. Because if I can make sure it's not too hard to level, that is important. Okay. Then get Rodent's Revenge in case they do hit me. Part of this plan is to hopefully not get hit for a while, but when I do, make them pay. Get the gold teeth. Get the slingshot. Why did I think I had another slot? I don't. That means I don't get the hummingbirds, which I really wanted. I should have not gotten the rodent shield thing. But that's okay. I just like it too much, I think. For some reason I thought I could get another active. I don't know what made me think that. Get this. Keep making it easy for me to level up, because that's key to this. Incense power. And then the cooldown most likely is what I should get. I'm too nervous when they come at me, though. Ooh. But honestly, that went well. All things considered, that went well. Okay, I see that. Oh. Okay. Speed of something increased. I didn't quite read that. Maybe it's the speed at which I gain it. I don't know. It's fine though. If I had something, I feel like there's something missing for this to really get to where it should be. I don't know if I should go for defense or cooldown. I'm thinking probably the cooldown. Because if everything's just firing off fast enough, I could stand still for longer. Yeah. Get the cooldown. Keep my... Oi! Ow. I took even more damage than I meant to. I didn't really mean to take any, but once the shield came into effect, I was like, I can take a little. Okay. I need more power. I also need to not run face first into the enemy. Even though I have that little attack, it's not really a shield. It just damages when they hit me. Now, if it was a full-on shield, I would stay still for longer. Primary weapon upgraded. Ooh! I feel like that's doing something extra. It's definitely going a little faster. Ow. If I'm gonna take a hit, I should just go for the big group. I'm sure they'll have something eventually. I'm sure they'll have more stuff eventually, because there's the shops and stuff. But I definitely can think of a few things I'd love to see. But that's just personal thoughts. And again, I'm not good at these games, so those personal thoughts probably are not the types of things to go with anyways. Okay. So first of all, I'll go through my thoughts. I said that was the last run. It's gonna be the last run because I'd have to end soon anyways. I would have liked to have fully finished it out, but you know. First of all, I like this little pond. I like that this guy tells you how to dash. Very helpful. Even though I forgot. Classes all seem pretty good. I'm sure if you build them the right ways and you get the right stuff from the shops, they'll all be good. Personal favorites are over here on the left. I didn't think this guy was going to be a favorite, but he is. And this guy, it's pretty basic, but I like it. I thought I'd really enjoy the ninja. I do enjoy the ninja. I'm just bad at the ninja. I'll put it that way. The bard's not bad. I think with more items, things will be pretty solid. Which again, you know, can't really buy any items. Oh, I should have read this in the preview. So this also upgrades existing items because the jackfruit meteor gets damage area size increase. Okay. Also, I've never talked to you. No tutorials left. Just happy you're here. Have fun. Thank you. I actually had quite a bit of fun. I'm bad at this particular type of game. That's like the third or fourth time I've said that. I stand by it. But I had fun with this, actually. I actually made it through just 2 rounds. I played 5. Made it through these guys. didn't make it through these guys. I like them all, though. I like him when he gets extra stuff. Before that, it's kind of like the extra shots, like his primary weapon when it fires twice. I like that. I had fun with the spear guy, but it's pretty basic. I liked the shurikens when they started upgrading some, and I like the just wall of sound. And these two feel like they're the ones that if you had them upgraded right, you'd get the... Whoops. You get the stationary build for them. This guy feels like he'd be good for, like, speed, because his spear can actually fire in any direction without your inputs. That's kind of handy. And this guy feels like just make him a little tankier and give him the right, like, attack bits, the active stuff, and he's pretty set to go. And bara. Also, I like this guy's beard. Need more allies at Bara. Press dash. I do, but not in the demo. I'm curious. Oh, and you upgrade them too. Okay. Unlock, upgrade, and recruit new capybaras. Also, the fact that there's a bar, or like, you see the chain above everything, and it looks like there's that little bit with the 3 slashes in it. I assume that means that's like a sliding bar, so there might be more than just 8, but I could be wrong. It might just be 8. 8's already pretty solid. I feel like from the looks of this, there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more, maybe. Just let's assume each one of these little slices is class. I doubt that's how it is, though. It probably is just 4 more, with maybe thoughts of eventually adding more. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the inside tracked, but this was extremely powerful capybaras. You can't enter when you're just a simple bara. The demo, completely non-sponsored, by the way. I'm sure I've already said that, but just I was informed that this demo exists by their team, and I was like, yeah, I should play it, and I did. I had fun. I don't regret playing at all. So I'm gonna soak in this tub while we end the stream, and thank you so very much for anyone that's been watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.